So, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in America and Philosopher's Stone I think everywhere else. I think this movie is iconic. What a great way to start off the Harry Potter universe. Obviously the books were very popular, but I think that this now took it and ran with the idea of Harry Potter, and you couldn't have done that without this starting film. From the actors and actresses, everybody fitted the roles perfectly. And I think that's what made this movie so good. And it just referred well to the book, referred well to the film. And I think that's why this universe has been able to grow in the steady fashion that we have seen over the past 10-20 years since it's been out. And unlike the later movies, which get a lot darker from like the fourth movie onwards, I feel that the first three movies, and this starts it off, it's got a nice friendly kids vibe about it before it gets all serious like we see from like the fourth one onwards.
Why so serious?
I think this has a very positive tone to it and is a great family movie to watch. Also, I think it was great how they presented Harry as some sort of superhero, as they mention him, like congratulating him that basically he was able to survive the Voldemort attacks on his family died, and his mum cast a like sort of curse on him which prevented Voldemort from taking Harry's life. And I think that was such a great story act to start off Harry, and it was so great how Harry didn't even know that he was this big superhero type of thing, and everybody knows him because of that.
Holy cricket, you're Harry Potter!
That moment, and that's the only reason why he's famous, and he doesn't know why he's famous until Hagrid tells him. And I think that was such a great story arc for that character to start us off. On this, I loved how the Lord Voldemort angle of everybody being scared of him is really good, and helps to sort of big up the rest of the films that he's going to be in future films, because you know he's going to return at some point. And you could see that people not wanting to say his name and using the words like "he who shall not be named" or "you know who" as ways to refer to Lord Voldemort, as it increases the fear of that name and increases his reputation every time people talk about him, because it's like a sacred thing that you shouldn't talk about Lord Voldemort, as it increases the fear of him. On the Voldemort-Quirrell hybrid, I enjoyed that character. I think that was a great character, because what was great about that character, that Quirrell was so sly. He wasn't the main villain. You were thinking, nah, he's not a villain. He hasn't got that villain capabilities of him. However, he was able to sneak around, get around, being that like stuttering, normal looking guy, whereas everyone had their eyes on Snape being potentially the one trying to steal the Philosopher's Stone, and Quirrell being the just normal Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, in which obviously wasn't the case at all. Snape was just trying to protect the Philosopher's Stone away from Professor Quirrell, as we find it out, and that when he's seen looking like he's jinxing Harry's broom, he's actually putting a counter curse on it, because Quirrell is the one jinxing Harry's broom. And I think that was such a great moment within the movie of you believing and strongly believing that Snape was behind it and he was the villain, because he's got that villain personality about him. However, he wasn't the villain at all, and I love that about this film. It makes you believe Snape's got to be the villain, and he isn't. Before we get on to the rest of the video, I just want to tell you guys, thank you for the support, because I've absolutely enjoyed making these videos for you guys. If you want to see more of it, all you have to do is press that subscribe button, as it would really help the channel grow, the community grow, and you can join the community by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell, and let's get back to the video. On the ending, I feel like it was a strong ending for the movie, even though it was predictable after we found out that Snape was not the guy behind it, and we saw that Quirrell was. We knew it was only going to go one way, and if you'd read the books, or if you hadn't even read the books, I think it was plainly obvious that Harry was going to walk out victorious in this little battle, this little showdown that they had. And to me, I like this ending, because it weren't like the glorious ending that you see in most of the movies later on. It's more of just a, oh, you've got the stone, then he burns Lord Voldemort. It wouldn't have made sense for Harry, being in his first year, to know all these spells to be able to battle against Quirrell. So I liked how they opted just to use the stone to help burn his face, which has got Voldemort on it. And that was a great ending for this movie, in my opinion. So to summarise Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, wherever you're from, I feel that this movie was a great movie to start the Harry Potter universe, hence why I rate this movie an 8.3 out of 10 and a classic film. So let us know down in those comments down below, please, whether you agree, disagree, you love this film, you hate this film. Let me know down in those comments down below, please. Also, we've noticed not enough people have been smashing that subscribe button. Yes, you guys at home can help us out by hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell, and hitting that like button. and I shall see you guys in the next one later.